Hello YouTube, how you doing? This is Mikos Mitchell, also known as DJ To Bad Mik. I'm doing good. And today is Thursday, November 21st, 2019, and a lot of shit has happened, and I understand the new YouTube guidelines. So my videos, some of the videos are appropriate for children, and because I do swear, some of these videos are not appropriate for children. And I'm going to give you a recap between like June 2019 and November 2019. Yeah, I turned 35 on June 11th. And I also had my 1 year anniversary with Jenny Doughty. I've been with her for over a year. So I asked her out on June 11th, 2018. And June 21st, I was in Special Olympics, Minnesota. Like, I won first place in area. We went to St. James, Minnesota. And then I won first place in basketball for defense. So I played against Ortana, and I played against Wyona and the other team for Special Olympics. And I got first place in state. I am now a gold medalist, and Jenny and I went on a lot of dates. So I went to the Rochester Fest back in June, and then in July we went to Olmsted County Fair in Rochester. And then we went to the Foster Earns Fest. It's a man-made beach. And for Jenny's nephew's birthday, Cohen, we went to Ortana. Like, it was 2 days after the 4th of July, July 6th, because Cohen turned 9. And then a month later, Velda, her grandmother, passed away on August 5th, 2019. And her funeral was in Spring Valley, Minnesota, and she was buried next to her father, James Doughty. And I got in this job at Rochester West nursing home. I was a dietary aide. So fast forward to September 2019, heard about that R. Kelly shit. And yeah, I don't get R. Kelly. Like, he was charged. He had he had over 21 charges just in Cook County alone, Chicago alone, and then the feds arrested R. Kelly for both Chicago and New York City on child pornography charges and human sex trafficking for Brooklyn, New York. And he was walking his dog, and the FBI and the New York Department, the NYPD and the U.S. Department of Public Safety, like the National Home Security, arrested the R&B singer R. Kelly. And supposedly he was having sex with underage girls, and he was involved in the cult. And then August, a month later, he was charged with trying to solicit an underage girl, like a 17-year-old girl, for prostitution. So R. Kelly's trying to pay the girl $200 to have sex with him. And now he is held in the federal... No, he's held in a federal... Like, it's not a prison, but like behind bars in downtown Chicago. And they denying him bond for both the Chicago case and New York case. Yeah, R. Kelly, you done fucked up. You did some really fucked up shit. And then, it's enough about that creep. And then, I took behind the wheel driver's lessons through Ray's driving school. And I got an awesome instructor. His name is Ray. And I studied, I've been driving for I had 14 hours of behind the wheel lessons through Ray's driving school. I've driven around Rochester so many times. And I worked on parallel parking a 90-degree turn. And then I tried to pass my road test in Wabasha. I practiced driving around Wabasha. Here comes September 30th, 2019, my second road test. I did really well on my second road test. I did better at my parallel parking than the first time. And if it wasn't for the critical error, going the wrong way on a two-way street. Yeah, I was on the wrong side of the side street. And it was an uncontrolled intersection. I was trying to make the left hand turn, and the DB examiner failed me in Wabasha, Minnesota. And I came home crying that I failed my road test. And then, yes, I wrote a letter to my ex-girlfriend, Heather Lynn Carlson of Hastings, Minnesota. And yeah, my ex-girlfriend's a bitch. And she told me, and Heather Carlson wrote me a letter. She told me, leave me the fuck alone. I don't want to be your friend. And this is what she told me in the letter. Like, let me live my own fucking life. And you wasted 7 fucking years of my life. First of all, I was in a relationship with my ex-girlfriend for 8 years. Almost 8 years. And to make the long story short, like, I tore that letter up. And I heard what my ex-girlfriend Heather has been doing. I don't want to go into too much detail, but I'm glad that she's not in my life anymore. I have a girlfriend. I have Jenny Doherty. Why would I want to go back with Heather Carlson? Like, the woman that broke my heart. The woman that I was in a relationship for almost 8 years. I ripped that letter up. And it was my friend Lee Lucas. He lives in Coon Rapids, Minnesota now, sending me letters. I mean, not letters. Sent me a few pictures of my ex-girlfriend Heather. And I do know that she has a binge eating disorder. And I remember going to Mall of America back in March 2019, Nickelodeon Universe. I asked Jenny, would you hold my hand for me? Yeah. And I thought I was going to see her mom, Laura, and her daughter, Heather. And thank God I saw Leroy. I signed the title over because I co-signed for that 2013 Nissan Murano. And I signed the title. I said, thank God. And I went, and it was me and my staff, Kevin. And yeah, Leroy have a 2015 Nissan Rogue because Laura doesn't have a license, and she had a $58,000 settlement through Cub, Food, Amazon, and Walmart. Laura Maddox, Heather's mom. So I got the bag. And yeah, I'm glad I don't have to deal with Heather anymore. Yeah, I miss her, but I have someone that treats me way better, Jenny. And then just recently, her mother, Jenny's mom, Deborah Doherty, like, was trying to come to see Jen, to pick me and Jenny up in Star, the dog, and the deer ran into her. And she traded both her cars for that other vehicle, and yeah, the vehicle got damaged, but Deborah's okay, and I'm planning on spending Thanksgiving with her. And Halloween 2019 was a success. Like, a lot of kids went trick-or-treating. And we went, and Jenny and I were dressed up as a sunflower for Halloween. And we had 2 Halloween parties. One for Cardinal, Minnesota, and the other at Colonial Lanes, and I had some Halloween candy. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please don't forget to comment down below. This is Mikos Mom, aka DJ To Bad Mik. So long.